Hey there folks, and welcome back to the I Am CDB project. I of course am your host CDB, you are not, and we're back today with a shave and other stuff video. This is Stirling Blu. Stirling, of course, made by wonderful people, Rod and Mandy. Really great people. I can't say enough good things about Stirling, both based on their products and the type of folks they are. They truly are really nice people whom I hope to meet someday. We're going to be using the Nathan Clark Envy Shave 8-ball, which is really excellent. Stirling Blu is a wonderful scent in my estimation. I think it's reminiscent of Polo Blue, something like that. I'm sorry if I'm getting that wrong, but it is a wonderful scent. In my opinion, I really like it. I'll be using the aftershave as well. Gotten a lot of comments recently on the last several videos. Obviously, as I've said before, I'm in a new place. There's been a life change. Most of you can figure out what that is. You know, a relationship thing, obviously. And but you know, things are actually quite good. I'm happy to tell you, look, sometimes, you know, relationships, things happen, and I'm certainly not gonna, you know, lay blame or, you know, talk about that kind of stuff, but I will say that, you know, I've gotten so many comments and a tremendous amount of emails, people worried, people checking, people worried about the weight loss. First of all, the weight loss, as I said before, is deliberate. I embarked upon a personal initiative there. By the way, Timeless, open comb, tremendous razor. I love this Timeless razor. Anyway, back to what I was saying. The weight loss is deliberate through exercise and intermittent fasting. So that is quite deliberate, and I've been doing well in that regard. I feel as good as I have for 20 years. I'm quite happy with the progress I've made there. I've made some significant progress. I have a ways to go, but that's deliberate. I'm not ill, thankfully, and part of the reason I'm losing weight is so I don't get ill. Now, I do have a little bit of a cold right now, but that will pass. But anyway, on the weight loss front, it's not related to the relationship thing and, you know, marriage and all that stuff. Not at all. I had decided that, you know, I needed to lose weight for health reasons and just to feel better, quite frankly, and so I've decided to do so. And so it's really a matter of, you know, dedicating yourself to do it and investing, you know, in yourself and so forth. And so that's what I've chosen to do, and it has gone really well. That first pass was quite nice. Let me just go ahead and do a sort of semi-rinse here. Not looking to get all the soap off, just knock off maybe some loose debris and hairs or whatever, stragglers, and add some more water to the face. Anyway, so on the relationship front, you know, things happen, as I said, but I'm in a good place right now, and everything that has happened will turn out to be for the best. I'll give some advice based on my own experience, and I do that. In fact, on Valentine's Day of this past, I posted a message about people, men in particular, not going around moping on Facebook about some woman that ruined their lives, or conversely, some man that ruined their lives. Look, folks, here's the truth of the matter. When relationships falter and there are problems, it's painful. And, you know, it does take some time to work through, and that varies from person to person. But ultimately, that person hasn't ruined your life, regardless of whether they were at fault or not. They haven't ruined your life. Now, it does affect families. It affects lots of people. And initially, it does shatter some things. But in time, it's probably for the best. It wasn't going to work out anyway. Things work out the way they're supposed to. So anyway, back to what I was saying, on Valentine's Day, I basically posted a message that said, you know, listen, guys, stop with the moping about your wife or significant other having ruined your life. They don't have that sort of power over you unless you give it to them. And I truly believe that. And I said, you know, essentially, as long as you draw breath, there's another opportunity just around the corner for you, for me, for everyone. And not even a month later, I would be put to the test. I would be put to that test. And I must tell you, things have been good. You know, now look, nobody's happy to have, you know, relationship woes or go through difficult times, but I'm not moping. It was difficult, you know, of course, as you might have seen at first, very much so. But I didn't spend my time moping on Facebook about somebody ruining my life, or, you know, me ruining my life, or whatever the case may be. You move on. There are opportunities for you. Sometimes, you know, unexpected, sometimes expected. And so move on. And so essentially, I've done exactly, when I say things, I'm not talking just to be talking. It's what I believe. And so I believe that statement is that there's not a lot of value in moping about someone ruining your life. There's not a lot of value in giving them the power or taking up real estate up here. Once it's done, folks. And for me, there's no reason to be angry. There's no reason to be bitter towards the other person, regardless of who's at fault. That's the way I look at it. Others don't agree with me. A lot of my friends are like, oh, I hate this or that. And, you know, I understand that. But the most important thing for me is moving on and bigger, better things. Folks, surround yourselves with quality people. And one of the things that I've learned through this experience, and I share this with you because, you know, these are things that happen to me, and I share it. And look, I have problems just like everybody else. And this is not ideal. Clearly, I won't have the finance I used to have. You know, when you have somebody sharing things, it makes it easier, which is why you don't see me buying a lot of shaving stuff. None, as a matter of fact. But on the same token, it allows for opportunities, and it's for the best. It was going to happen anyway. And so I've taken you know, this and made really the best of it. Good things are happening, folks. Good things are happening. I'm quite happy. And again, I don't want to air out every single detail of my personal life other than to say things are good. Things work out the way they are supposed to. There's always another opportunity. So if you're out there right now and you're struggling with a relationship problem and you don't think you'll recover from it and your life will be ruined and all this stuff, I'm here to tell you, just like I said on Thanksgiving, the next opportunity is just around the corner so long as you draw breath. There are other opportunities. Look, surround yourself with quality people, friends, family, and I think what I was going to say earlier, one of the things I've learned through this experience is I tend to get caught up in who's right around me, you know, the person in my home. And sometimes friends and people who are important, family, sort of take the back seat. Now, I do believe you should dedicate yourself to those who are in your house. I mean, those are, you know, your first, but you can't forget about your family. And I've been guilty, quite frankly, of doing that. Neglecting family, neglecting friends. And that's one of my faults. And I don't care to share that to you because it's just the truth. And so one of the things this particular episode has done is allowed me to reconnect with family, reconnect with good friends. And let me tell you something, you will learn who your really good friends are. And I have, and I am so appreciative of all the support. People have been so kind, generous, of their time, of any number of other things, helping me. I had friends, they came and helped me move. I've had friends do any number of things for me. And I've said it several times because it's very important for me to express. It is really humbling that you learn that, you know, people care about you beyond, you know, just laughing and joking. And so I really have a lot to be thankful for. And I've reconnected with some very old friends that I hadn't talked to for a very long time. And again, I'm sure I'll share more as time goes on. But for now, I got to tell you, things happen for a reason. Things happen because they're supposed to happen. And I'm in a good place in terms of, you know, the way I feel day in, day out. I feel good physically. I feel good emotionally, mentally. I'm in a very good place in all those spots. Yes, it's less than ideal when you've moved and it's all on you. But, you know, we'll push through it, persevere, a little bit of hardship. But, you know, you push through it. And other good things are happening. So overall, it was supposed to be this way. It is, and it will be of benefit. Let me rinse, and we'll come back and talk a little bit about the shave. Stay tuned. All right, and here we are with the Magic made by Witch's Thayers, Hazel, which is great stuff. Really, really good stuff. You see it here, of course, all the time. And I apologize for I haven't been around as much. I've been busy on the weekends and during the week, just doing a lot of stuff. So I haven't been able to do as much on the shaving front, but I really am grateful for all of my friends and, you know, shaving acquaintances, and all the questions and concerns. And I am great. Believe me, I'm great. I'm doing well. I'm quite happy, in fact. So I thank you for all the questions, concerns, comments, everything. I really do appreciate it. One thing to mention, vendors who have sent me things in the past, my address has changed. So if you're going to send something, which I normally give away, of course I'm not right now. It's not a good time for me to be spending a lot of dough. But send me an email. I'll give you my new address in the event you do send something. It doesn't happen all the time, but sometimes, you know, people do send things for me to try. And so that address has changed. So just make note of that. Timeless with the Astra blade is beautiful. The people at Timeless are very, very good people. I really like their product. It's backed by a guarantee. This is a very efficient razor at that 0.95, I believe, blade gap. It's fantastic. Nathan Clark Envy Shave 8-ball is phenomenal. The Stirling Blu, tremendous scent, great people. I hope you will go and check out Stirling. They are tremendous people, Rod and Mandy. And again, I always tell the story about how much I used to dislike their product, and I killed it on videos, and, you know, I'm sure they were not happy. But later, I talked to Rod, and he was like, look, I'm working on that. And since then, I have nothing but respect. And I respected them even then. I just didn't like their product. For the aftershave, we're going to use the Stirling Blu, which is fantastic. They make a great aftershave. Not 25, people, not 25 bucks. And believe me, right now, I wouldn't spend $25 on aftershave. I got other priorities and things I need. And so, any shaving wear for that matter, as much as I love it, and I've spent a ton of money, as you know, over the years on it. I don't have it to spend currently, so, but I got a lot of stuff to use. So believe me, I don't have any shortage of stuff. I could use stuff for years and years, and probably the rest of my life. Hopefully that's a long life, God willing. But anyway, these are great people. I hope you'll support them. Actually, everybody here, Envy Shave, Nathan Clark, tremendous guy, Stirling, as you see, and Timeless, all great people. Look, there's a ton of great vendors. You know, I could go off naming them, and perhaps I'll do a video at some point talking more about it. You know, I could do a video in the evening, I guess, and talk more about this stuff. But I just wanted to sort of reconnect, let you all know everything's good, because I've gotten so many questions. Are you okay? Are you ill? Are you this? Are you that? And people speculate. And so I just thought I'd tell you. Here's what it is. It's good, believe me, 2 thumbs up. I'm doing far better than before. And I can assure you that it'll be better than ever as things move forward, because there's every reason to be happy, joyful. I've got tons of reason to be happy and truly, truly grateful and humble, which I am. So I want to thank all of you from the bottom of my heart. I really do mean it. And until next time, I've been your host, CDB. You are not. God bless.